Most of the NGO sector in India is short-term focused because of the fact that they're dependent on government funding. Sampark stands out differently because I'm completely funding Sampark, and therefore we have a visibility of the next decade on funding, and therefore we are able to adopt ourselves to think of long-term changes in the social sector. With the 2% bill coming in, I see more and more NGOs adopting longer-term view because they will have corporate sponsorship. I think with corporate sponsorships, you start thinking long-term, and therefore the social impact also you will create longer-term. I think the Indian IT sector has shown that you can grow a $50 billion sector from scratch if you have an idea. That is a tremendous learning for many people. With reference to Indian IT, I believe that we have done tremendously well so far, but the challenges in front of us means that we need to navigate through these troubled times and convert these challenges into opportunities. It needs a different mindset. It doesn't need an entitlement mindset. So it really doesn't matter how successful you were. What really matters is how successful you will be. And that would mean that how easily you adopt yourself and stay relevant to the future rather than relevant to your past glory. And that change of mindset and that change of business model is what the Indian IT faces today. So Indian IT sector has to understand that the customer has moved on now. And move up the value chain is no more relevant. Move up the relevance chain is more relevant. So are you relevant for what the customer wants now? And that rethinking is very critical. So it really doesn't matter what was relevant yesterday. What is what is relevant tomorrow. And in that is where the market share game is being played, because there are some very large global players who are sitting ducks, who will find it very difficult to change. And therefore all their revenues is actually an opportunity for somebody to grab market share. I think the next big thing is the fact that the old big thing is dead. And therefore you have no choice but to create the next big thing. And the next big thing will be around this combination of product and services. So if you see that the services grew very well in phase 1, then the product companies came and started dominating in phase 2. The phase 3 is about utility model of product and services coming together and it being available on tap. So you're going to have services companies buying products and offering utility. You're going to have product companies buying services and offering utility. So the first time the product and the services companies are going to collaborate and compete for the same money. And that is, I think, the whole utility model, which we have been talking about for the last 5 years, but has not really taken shape. In the next 5 or 10 years, you will see the whole consumption of services and products to be variabilized. It will be consumed as utility. And that will throw its challenges and that will throw its opportunities. And that, in my mind, is the next big idea. I believe being a catalyst in social change, I would be able to deliver the million smiles. So ComNet was about 10,000 people, technology was 100,000 people, and this is again 10x on that, which is a million people. So this is going to occupy 90% of my time. The rest I'm going to contribute to management thinking. I'll continue to blog, I continue to write, I continue to motivate and inspire young people. So those would continue. And I will also take a position on some of the global boards to be able to contribute to the growth of global corporations. So, but 90% of my time is going to be on large-scale social change.